Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's Alexander Hilly123 here, and it's time for a new video. And it is time for the final Resident Evil 4 professional difficulty let's play / walkthrough. And yes, it is time to end this motherfucker. And this has been quite difficult, and of course this is the first ever time I've done post commentary on a let's play, because in the past I've either done live commentary or no commentary whatsoever, so this has been different. And when you do post commentary, I should have expected this, but needless to say, it takes longer because you've got to record all the gameplay, but then you've got to record the voice after. So essentially, you've got to complete the bloody game twice. Oh man, I can't exactly say that I will do post commentary again. It's got to be right for that particular project in game, really. And for Resident Evil 4, I've had it in my mind for a long time to do post commentary because doing it live, the gameplay would have suffered. I wanted the gameplay to be of a certain standard, and by that I don't mean that it'll be MLG or any shit like that. But like I said, to complete this game with only 4 deaths on professional shows that I know a lot about this game, and I'm quite good in places, but I'm certainly not amazing and know everything or even a hell of a lot. But yeah, it worked for this game, but whatever the next project is, it's going to be no commentary or live commentary. Just stopping to have a look at the inventory here for some reason. What the hell was I doing here? Oh, there you go. But yeah, final boss time, and like I say, he does wreck me once. I could have cut it out, but I won't do. The second attempt is the attempt that...
Something's not right.
I kill him though.
Ashley, you stay here.
And then we leave the island with Ashley at the end on a little little jet ski thing.
Ada! Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old. You okay?
I've been better.
What's so funny?
Oh, I think you know. The American prevailing is a cliché that only happens in your Hollywood movies. Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world of clichés.
Ada, stand back.
I will let you awaken from your world of cliches. And then he shows me a giant eyeball inside his mouth. Welcome to this game. But as we can see, there are eyeballs that appear every so often on his legs. To shoot them, it is very, very difficult because they close after a second or two. It's very difficult. And the game gives you shotgun shells here, yeah. The shotgun isn't great against this guy, really. But there are 2 explosive barrels. And this is what you got to do. You got to knife him in the eyeball. And like I say, when you hit him with a mine thrower, you get an automatic knife hit. Shotgun, TMP, handgun, magnum, whatever, none of them guarantee a hit. Ah, we also have 2 usages of this as well. Just drop this kind of scaffolding on him. Metal blocks. But this is where it all goes Pete Tong, because once you get out of this little scene, you've nowhere to go. Here we go, this is it. I look to my left, and the game fucks me. The bridge drops. I lose tons of health, and then I look to go to the other one. The game fucks me. Ha! I bide my time. It's pretty brilliant, this. Waiting for the eyeballs, Get on the bridge. Then he knocks me. Then I immediately go there. Now I'm anticipating being on the other side. However, I find out I'm not. I'm surprised by that. And then before you know it, it's a motherfucking decap. And I think you'll agree, ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty funny. How many times did the game screw me over there? It's got to be 4 or 5 separate times that I was fucked by the game. And of course, I was aware that I could have purchased a rocket launcher. I'm guessing the way it works here is if you purchase a rocket launcher from the merchant, you use that rocket launcher, and then it automatically begins the scene where Ada gives you another rocket launcher to kill him and finish him off. I'm guessing that's the case anyway. But I only died to this guy once. He got pretty close. I used a few health items. I actually used the Magnum on him there. I'm not sure what does most damage, the knife or the Magnum. Justice for the mine thrower. Don't know what the hell that was. That sometimes doesn't give you the time to avoid him. But overall, don't think that this is a very good boss fight. But I have encountered worse. But I am delighted to have finally brought this to the channel. You know, I made my YouTube account in August 2006. I started uploading proper kind of gameplay videos. Well, I guess only since early 2015, because with modern games, because that's when I got a capture card. But years and years and years and years before that, I've had an emulator of the Mega Drive and PS1 on my laptop. So as far back as 2012 have I shown gameplay from the PlayStation and Mega Drive era. But I remember doing Resident Evil 2, pointing the webcam at the television. Oh yes, I did. That's still actually up on my YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe one day I will redo that without the webcam, delete those videos and just do it proper with a capture card. But I think I'll leave it for now. But yeah, needless to say, this is a game that I always wanted to capture. And I'm delighted that I've finally done so. And it's been a difficult project. And I'm glad it's come to an end because it's been a bit stressful. But when it's all finished, there's a degree of satisfaction to the whole thing. I'm just praying that I can get just a few viewers. I'm not asking for much, but I'd love every video to get like 50 views or so. But I'd be surprised if I get more than 1 or 2. Which, needless to say, is agonising. But we'll see. But he's crumpled to the ground again. And 1 or 2 more times and it should be over. Thank the Lord. And every time you run past him like that, you're running the risk of getting hit. just about ran away in time there before he got me. And the Ada should be arriving any second.
Use this.
And as you can see, I get hit twice in a row, and I was raging. But you already knew that. Nearly killed me, very nearly killed me. And that would have been the biggest rage moment in the whole of the Let's Play if that had happened. Because the game would not let me react. It would not let me do anything. If my health was lower before he hit me, I'd have been dead. With nothing I could do about it. A bit of completely and utterly pointless inventory Tetris there. But now, it's game over. And there is the sample, untouched.
Sorry, Leon. Hand it over.
Ada, you do know what this is.
Don't worry. I'll take good care of it.
Ada!
Gotta go. If I were you, I'd get off this island too.
She really pushed it.
Here, catch. Better get a move on. See you around.
Very cute.
Oh yeah. And a few things there. I don't know how Ada drops like that and then somehow finds herself in the helicopter just 2 seconds later. And also, I'm not sure if I'm being retarded here, but I can't remember finding out what actually happens to the sample. Like, Ada takes it, but then we never hear about it again. I might have a look on the Resident Evil wiki, because I can't remember what happens.
Leon,
We have to get off this island now. It's gonna blow any minute.
it's gonna what?
Does she still have it for safekeeping? Who knows? I'm actually really intrigued to find out now. I don't have an idea. Don't have a clue. If nobody knows, it's kind of a plot hole, really, isn't it? Interesting. But here we have the jet ski, kind of reminiscent of the end of Metal Gear Solid here, if you ask me, in a way.
Hang on, sweetheart.
Metal Gear. But I've also got to say, this game, one thing I've not mentioned, and I've mentioned so many things, both good and bad, mainly good, but one thing I've not mentioned is the fact that in Resident Evil 6, and I know that game's a piece of shit overall, but I really don't like the fact that they replaced Leon's voice actor. In this game, he sounds a lot like the guy who voiced him in the second game, so many years before. And I think his performance in this game is really good as Leon. But in the 6th game, the guy who voices him sounds just like Chris Roydfield. It's a Chris Roydfield type of voice. It's not a Leon kind of voice. So I wasn't happy with that at all.
Let's go home.
Sounds like a great idea. Mission accomplished. Right, Leon?
Not quite. I still have to get you home safe.
So, after you take me back to my place, how about we do some, overtime?
Sorry.
Somehow I knew you'd say that, but it doesn't hurt to ask, you know? So, who was that woman anyway?
Rejected.
Why do you ask?
Come on, tell me.
She's like a part of me I can't let go. Let's leave it at that.
Damn! And I think that's it. And these credits, it's kind of similar to the remake credits. Back in the day when I was younger, I didn't like them that much. Whereas Resi 2, Resi 3, it's more immediate music that anyone will like straight away. But I really like these credits. They show what life was like for the Ganados before the shit hit the fan. And it's really lovely. Really like these. I think I keep these on for about 30 seconds before skipping them because I realise that next to no one is going to watch this anyway. So I don't want them to last like 5 to 7 minutes. Or if it was a game in 2017, 3 hours. Very nice nonetheless. But I did say before, ladies and gentlemen, that the amount of enemies that I killed in this playthrough was very poignant, and now we will find out why. But first, I think that's a mixture of first and before. But first, we have to speak to Hunnigan. She's back, and she's lost the glasses. Now, Leon thinks she looks better with the glasses, or without the glasses, I should say. I personally prefer the glasses. More of an ominous vibe, these credits, really. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, for me, this game, quite simply, is the peak in the Resident Evil series. Resident Evil history. And the 7th game, all things considered, has got it now on a higher trajectory. It was a much better game than everything that's been since this.
Hunnigan, is that you?
Finally, the line's jacked free.
Hey, Hunnigan, no glasses.
Forget the
Shit.
glasses. What's the status of the mission?
I've rescued the subject. We're returning home.
You did it, Leon.
Thanks. You know, you're kind of cute without those glasses. Give me your number when I get back.
May I remind you that you're still on duty?
Story of my life.
Rejected. No, Kennedy's getting rejected, ladies and gentlemen. Damn. It's like an episode of Sex and the City up in this motherfucker. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, even the devil himself was delighted with this Let's Play. Look at that. Enemies killed, 666. That is pure badass. And I've uploaded that to my Twitter, and I'll keep it saved on my computer because that's awesome. Like I say, it's not the quickest time I've completed Professional, but I could complete Resident Evil 4 on Professional in a much quicker time. How quicker? I'm not sure, but it's not how I enjoy playing the game, and I would die a hell of a lot more times than 4, I'll tell you that. But overall, I've got to be very happy with the way that this Let's Play has gone. Gameplay wise, the last 4 or 5 chapters are way too action-packed for me. I think it just brings the game down. But like I say, Resident Evil 4 is a classic game, one I will always return to, and I am absolutely delighted to have finally brought it to the channel. Thank you for anyone that has watched this, and I will see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.